It's time for Power Hour.
Bitcoin highs of the day. Let's go. Hello, traders. Welcome to the Sunday stream, the weekly candle close stream in less than an hour. So we're call that power hour, but it's like the last 60 minutes before the weekly candle close. What a nice recovery off the 92K low. 3 failed attempts from sellers, really, and now here we are, the third test. Just like the bottom 3 failures. Well, here's one test, here's the second test, here's the third test. So hoping we can see the bids come in, Wall Street break this level of supply that it's certainly there. And if we do break it, I mean, pretty clean shot to 101 to 102.8. But yeah, I mean, this is just where we are. And it's really not about Bitcoin so much as it is some of these altcoins that began to develop some really interesting structures at key inflection points. Not all, some were doing it, but it was like not really at a strategic spot, like Ethereum and Solana, but in Doge really. But others were like pristine, and you're starting to see some resolution off of those structures, and we're going to look at those today. Hope you had a good weekend. Everyone have a good weekend, hopefully. Let me know if you didn't have a good weekend. That sucks, dude. All right, so here's your 12-hour Bitcoin chart. Going for a bullish engulfing candle, going for the highest daily candle close of 2025, going for the highest daily candle close since Christmas Day. And that's it so far. The daily, going for the highest daily candle close since Christmas Day as well. And the highest daily close of 2025, highs of year. But 50 minutes, there's still time for bullcrap pullbacks. CME futures just opened, I believe. The time changed, all weird. But futures, stock market futures opened, and so yeah, you gotta wonder what's gonna happen at this level for the third time now. I would hope that even if too much supply, buyers relent, sellers take over, we pull back, we make a higher low than previous low. That's all you need, really. And then you'll pivot, you'll test it again, and then you're probably gonna break it. An 88% retrace is probably around 106. X, A, B, C, C to D wave. It will remain a C to D wave till they take out 91.4. So we're in pretty decent shape here. Let's look at the weekly that will be closing in less than an hour. Oh my God, chat. Look at this. Real nice bullish engulfing candle. So it's a great thing we're seeing here. Yeah. Covering the previous candle. But next week will be really important because we want that follow through. Because the bearish engulfing candle is still active. From mid-December. So that's a great candle we're seeing here, and just hoping we continue. If you want to look at the monthly, looking pretty good to start it out, right? The monthly, dude, come on. Yeah, completely covering the complete body of last month's candle already. But dude, we're only 5 days in. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So let's see if we can go test the top. That wick high. And really, despite what happens, even if we went to 85K, oh my God, on the monthly, the target's eventually 121, and that's it. So whether we get there sooner or later, who knows? But yeah, 121, measure move of multi-year cup with handle, where you just had a breakout in November. Pretty optimistic. Okay, so that's your Bitcoin weekend update. Bitcoin dominance, I believe, is probably dumping still. And it was dumping yesterday, day before. Testing that 56.6% level, and if they don't hold it, you're probably going down for a big test down here at 55%, which would be really good for altcoins. That would play into the narrative of these setups that have presented themselves. And yeah, if we saw 55%, I think the altcoins would be, those setups would be like resolving with target 1, 2, possibly even target 3. So kind of exciting here. We want lower levels on Bitcoin.D. Yep, and you think about an X, A, B, C, then a D, just a bullish bat pattern, and then it takes back over and runs again, baby. But we would like that just for the alts. Okay, so that's your Bitcoin.
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
Ethereum, as they recaptured 3580. They even back tested it, just holding up flat today. I would think anything above 3520, 3580 long enough is you're gonna go test, 4K target above 3520. So it was really tough here for the swing trader, because swing traders have frameworks and systems, right? They utilize, and if the variables in the price action isn't the way it's set up, supposed to be on the framework, right? Harder to manage risk, harder to set stop losses, harder to take entries when you have limited to no upside potential because you're trading below a support resistance is very key. So you got to move on to other assets. But hey, man, just like the alts that had some of these good setups, Ethereum rallied too. Okay, so you didn't have to have a perfect setup for it to rally, and that's like the big thing where you don't have to have an edge on the market for number to go up. People think like, oh, just because like I'm not able to post a trade setup via the framework that's taught here, it doesn't mean it can't go up. And this one, an alert on INJ, injective protocol, is injecting gains into our veins. Alert's been going off all day, highs of day. INJ is a formal and active trade setup in the Patreon/Citadel. Woo! Up 9.24%, pretty much one of the best gainers of the day. Guess who else is doing well? SYN coins up almost 9%. Yeah, so this one's just begun. Just begun. It was very good. Like, this is what things look like before they go test $45 to $52. This is what it looks like when momentum shifts, momentum halts, and it is recaptured by the buyers with the consecutive higher lows, and then the higher high, then the higher low, confirmation low at key levels from April and May of last year. And now there's just not much to do but wait till $30, I would think. They break 30, then it's easy to 35, then I think 45 after that. This has just begun, and I think we're going to be seeing a lot higher prices on this based on just the structure. And if not, whatever. We got the good entry for you. So, there are targets that were posted. I did this live, I think.
Mr. Sing07 super chatted $50. Can we look at CVNA? I might short it. Can you also look at Ulta? Thanks, dude.
Corona a little late on the short idea, right? Because it's already begun to mark down after that head and shoulders developed. So you're late to that. Risk management's going to be a lot harder after it's already begun to impulse down multiple percentage points after that structure. All right, so the resolution's begun. So what are you going to do? Where are you going to set your stop loss up? Anyway, so I'll have another alert set up on INJ. I think $30 eventually. But this is eventually 45, 50, possibly all-time highs. Yeah, this is what long-term uptrends do, man. This was the correction. That's all the sellers could do. Take it down this November 2023 low, test it a couple times, and the buyers began to reassume control of the asset. That's what we're witnessing right now. Yep. Long-term uptrend. The correction has concluded, and now we have evidence that the composite operator is accumulating position, and we will see markups soon. But you'll see. Probability is high of this, by the way. Very high. Anyway, so that was just, we're here because the alert went off. All right, it's been doing very well today. We looked at Ethereum. Let's look at Ethereum's weekly because it's going to close in less than an hour. All weekly. Remember, we look at this one a log. And yeah, just going up, butting up against the supply line for a test. Hopefully they can break that thing. There's just so much crap here. There's just so many levels. Like 3,900 to 4,400 is just like a steel wall. I mean, once that's broken though, it's just going to be the fastest melt up to price discovery we've ever seen. But man, that's just such Look how long they've been testing it, man. We're going on a year now. 10 months of just test, fail, test, fail. All right, hopefully they're absorbing the supply that exists there. I mean, going back to this May 2021 high. And once they absorb the supply, you'd think there's just going to be a really clean break from 3,900 to 4,400. But then they break that, then it's going to be like, you know, the all-time high. But I'm just thinking this is the zone right here, 3,900 to 4,400. Above that is blue skies, $7,000+ eventually. So, yeah. I think patience is the only thing you could have in this situation. Otherwise, you'll probably miss it all. Yeah, this is not the time to be like exiting Ethereum. Like if you're wanting to make yield in 2025, it's probably a good idea to just hold on to this thing despite its underperformance for a while, a long time. Just remain patient and calm. Eventually, these buyers will absorb supply. We'll see a big markup. All right, that's your Ethereum weekly. All right. Let's go to XRP real quick. You know, pretty flat up against supply line, right? Like descending triangle behavior. That's just consolidation. They could break it upward. They could break it downwards. You know, and that's where we are. And now I was talking about a test of 220 would be awesome, right? Where they like sell it off and they just retest it, right? They can reconfirm the validity of this level of support again, and then we run. That would be immaculate. You could probably construct a trading plan right here around 220. But we got to get there.
CVNA, I have a 1-year horizon. Looking at January 10th, 2026 puts with a $20 to $25 strike.
Mr. Singh, thank you, dude. One year horizon on a short. That's tough, man. It's really tough. Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely look at it. Okay. Much love. All right. Oof. Wow. Well, XRP going for a nice bullish engulfing candle on the weekly. Not going to be a rising 3 methods because you have to have a close on the 5th candle higher than the 1st candle. But even still, it looks good. Looks really good here. And you know, 332, it's going to get tested, man. They're going to test that. I don't care who you are. It will be tested. I don't know if they'll break it. Probably going to break it with these market conditions. But yeah, that is the target from here. If you're at 240 right now, yeah, you pull back 220, whatever, here and there. But on the weekly, you're just waiting for 332. Okay, if you're a long-term holder. All right. Let's go to Solana. Down 1.4%. Maybe come for a 208 back test. Heck, man, a 200 back test. That would also be normal. I mean, yeah, after a great run like that, it was harder to strategize in the situation with it trading below resistance, but then it broke, and it's like, well, okay, are we going to get a confirmation low at 190, 200? Those would be like legit. If they ever did this, either one of these things, it would be a great trade setup because you get 1 and then 2, and it'd be so discernible on the daily, right? Positive price action correlation to the level if we got something like that, or even the 198. Be a lot easier if they took it to 190, but yeah, that's when it'd be really nice for a trade setup. But for now, you just had to run, and now you're pulling back some. It's like, all right, well, are we gonna see you're trading above the March 2024, April 2024 highs? That's good. Maybe they back test those levels. But the fact that they could take this thing all the way down to 198, 190, and it'd still be fine, makes it tougher right here. Right, to apply the framework for easy and optimum risk management, strategic stop losses, all that's tougher here. Okay, it just has been. Remember, you had your best, most pristine entry and risk management situation in mid-September, and that played out. We put on a seminar on this freaking thing because the third target in the exit was 259.90. Entry, exit. 3 targets, correction, 30% correction, and still right now it's choppy. It's harder to apply a framework. Okay, but whatever. There are others. And here we go. Bitcoin's pulling back off the highs of 98,800. That alert went off during the loading screen. So So down about $500 from the high of day. Screen lock, what? Litecoin new highs? I don't know, I have an alert. But yeah, we'll look at Litecoin. It looks good. Really good, actually. Okay, let's go to Binance Coins, down 0.65%. I think this is just... People be like, oh, it looks so doomed. It does. The price action's pretty bad on the, right? Looking at it like, dang, man, they just can't. It's the third peak. It looks doomed. But if you're above 691, there's nothing to do but be excited. I mean, nothing, just be optimistic above that old cycle all-time high from May of 2021. I think it's good here. I get it, though. They are, like, bearishly back testing the newer all-time high from June of last year. It's like resistance, resistance, resistance again. My God. And, yeah, that's true. You are trading below that 719. So it is controversial. Like, there are people that could be articulating arguments for a short or something. But, man, I mean, the good entry was in 620, 630 with that 8-hour confirmation low locally. And it's just been, you know, up and down, sideways. I mean, well off that entry now, but I think if market conditions don't just deteriorate substantially, I think we're gonna get an $800 BNB sooner or later. Dude, you got to look at the monthly on this. Remember, this did something like this and XRP, the only ones of the big ones that made the highest monthly closes ever. Look at this. This was a mega monthly breakout on BNB just like 4 days ago. 5 days ago, whatever, right? That right there is, yeah, okay. What do we pull back to 691? We test it again. Oh no, we go to 660. It doesn't. It's all good, man. So just pay attention. Now, like, of course, if this thing starts rolling over, I mean, like Bitcoin just starts collapsing, and dude, oh my God, it's like the lowest risk for a short if the failure occurs, right? If they start doing this and then we get something like that, oh my, yeah, it could be max downside, right? But like that hasn't happened yet. We have broken out. We just made all-time highs. So until we start getting price action that would indicate we're screwed, like, okay, formal bearish back test of key top of range as resistance, I think we're okay for now. Yeah. Excuse me. Here's your weekly, going for the, you know, what is it? It's going to be the third highest weekly candle close in history. Not bad. And still going to have a weekly close above the old all-time high. I love it. The whole zone. These are not bad things yet. Okay. How it all started. Bullish pin bar. Back in August. Unreal. Okay, let's look at Dogecoin, I guess. Doge? Yeah. Down today. Not really a big deal. But, you know, broke through a key level like a hot knife through butter. And would be ideal, like Solana, if we could get some sort of back test. I mean, my God, something like that would be just stupidly good for a way to manage risk optimally, knowing our upside potential is pretty good. A back test would be amazing. So I can't really sign off on this, you know, until that happens. If it never happens, then okay, flip your coin. It just runs to 45 cents and that's fine, like whatever. But again, I'm looking for an edge. I'm looking for ways to manage my risk optimally. And like when you have an asset that's just floating in between two levels, I'm sorry, you can't make it be a good setup. You can't. Okay, so man, there were some good ones today, some doing things. You know, we looked at INJ over SYN. Dude, look at this thing. Whew, right off the level, right? They gave us a fourth valley, and again, there's just not, I mean, you're going to test 81 cents, but you got an eventual target of 177, 198 if you got the patience. I know no one has the patience for it, but that is your target. I'm sorry. Trade setup target, 177, 198. Do you hear me? That's it. It may fail, sure. Scam coin, but again, history tells us the level to be waiting for. It's up here. That means like even from being up 9% today, you still have another 134% upside on SYN. Unreal.
Samey111 tipped $31.08. Mitch, thanks for all the TA. Can we take a look at 1inch/USDT on Binance chart? Thanks. 0.27000000 LTC.
Samey, 111, thank you, dude. We will look at 1inch coin. I'm sure it probably looks decent. Local confirmation low, like a lot of these other ones. Homogeneous market, so can't be surprised. So this is all you got going here, man. You just got an M shape completed too. Really nice little bullish bat pattern. All right, more confirmation. 200 moving average defended. All of it. So let's take it up 134% from here to 150% at 198. All right, nice. Sorry, as the logs go. Oops. Don't care. So much upside. Okay, looked at INJ, FIL, excuse me, Filecoin. Fantastic. This is an active trade setup, one of the first of them, right? There's like batches. Like, oh, look, one has started presenting an argument. Keep scanning. Dang, there are multiple ones doing it too. So Filecoin was like the first of them, and it's had a real good start, going for the highest daily candle close since December 17th. Obviously the highest close of 2025, going on a bullish and golden candle, waiting on 642, 730, $8, 950. Something, this is such a real level. We had it's almost an identical trade setup from the one we had in February of last year, almost a year ago. The same type of structure, the same type of price action happening at this very, very real inflection point from history. So just writing history, and it's already begun to play out the same exact way it played out almost a year ago. I was in St. Barth's when we found this.
JS super chatted $30. IRBT Robot Corporation had a great Friday. Think it can go way higher?
Thank you, JS. Well, the robots are going to take over, dude. So bullish on robots, bearish on humans. Thank you, man. We'll look. "30 minutes until your daily and weekly candle close across the cryptosphere." If you're enjoying this, these new developments on altcoins, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. The more likes we get, I think the higher the chance we're going to break 99K and run straight up to 102.3. Would be nice, man. And these altcoins would go berserk if that happened. Oh my God. So, hi for the chat. Brutus, what's up, man?
Brutus super chatted $50. Can you chart a realistic backtest on XRP? 2.20 seems high to me.
Please clap.
Can I chart a realistic backtest? Well, there's no more backtest, right? On XRP, it's like that's the only little level up here. Like if you don't get it, okay, then flip your coin. It just breaks out, and that's awesome. But like, dude, again, right? Don't we want backtests? We need backtests, successful backtests. We need forms of confirmation from the free market, right? The market itself. Okay, yeah, the buyers are saying, yes, this is support again, because we recaptured it. We have no idea if it's support, so we would want a test, a successful test to confirm it, and we don't have it yet on that. So it might just break upward, break supply line and run, and that's cool, dude. Again, there's just like a difference between like applying the framework and trying to give yourself an edge, right? Like, okay, I want an edge on the market. Okay, well, there's only certain ways you can give yourself an edge, and it's stuff like, oh, price action correlates to key levels from history, trend analysis. Okay, the trend is flipped to bullish, long-term uptrend now, but the dang, dude, they look, man, like what happened on November 23rd? They just broke it and ran it. But we finally now have backtests at this level once, and then we get a second one. And on lesser time scales like hidden divergence or classic divergence, whatever, you start an edge develops. Like, dang, man, there's like greater than 50% chance that this thing's gonna run to 642, 738 $8 because of this. And it's like XRP doesn't have that test, so you don't have an edge on XRP. You could flip the coin and or pull the slot machine lever. It just breaks out and runs till 330 right now. So it's not about like, it seems too high. It's just like, that's the level. I didn't manufacture it. Smart money, Composite Man created that, like the swing lows, 220. So you either have it or you don't. Anyway, so Filecoin have in the chat. The base attention token almost 5%. Thinking maybe, are they starting to do this? Maybe. It would be incredible if they did this. Because really, if they do it like this, and this is the sellers fail to see the bottom of the rectangle range again, and we come back up, it's like we might have a high probability of a big breakout to 44 to 48 cents, way higher. So it's starting to look interesting. Yeah, momentum shifting, maybe, okay? Hard to manage risk here, very difficult. Icon's up 4.6%. You're holding on to a level. Very real.
JS Super chatted $30. NVTS Navitas Semiconductor Corporation. Dragon breakout and retest complete.
JS thinks at 30. We'll take a gander. Thank you, man. Yeah, very real era on Icon. This is such a big deal. I mean, they overshot the support for a minute, tested that 200 moving average, even tested the freaking November 2022 low. But now you're trading above 17.8 cents. Anything above 17.8 cents is almost like it's extremely high probability 28 cents. So on Icon, ICX right here, like it's a really big chance this thing's just gonna go run up 33 to 40%. It's just gonna happen. History shows you that's what happens. Test, run up, break down. Not every single time does it make it, but when it does get recaptured, right back up. Straight up, straight down, and then it goes back here, like down, up, right? Down, up, down, up. I mean, that's all that happens between 17 cents and 28 cents is straight up, straight down. Almost like every single time except once, maybe. All right, so that's where you're headed most likely. Like the most incredible thing ever would be something like this. Oh, pff, you got that. Oh, it would be so ridiculous. Yeah, right. You're not gonna get that lucky. That would be such a good setup, but I mean, I don't know if they're going to let that happen. Yeah. So anyway, Icon looking good after recapturing 17.8 cents. Someone in the Patreon found this, and I've never looked at this in my life, okay? Osmo. And I'm telling you, chat, like this is a holy grail type setup. This is like QBTS. QBTS went insane. This is incredible. Okay, so you have this key level from 2023. Support, resistance. One valley, the second valley, the third valley. On the rule of three, increased probability of resolution at support, optimum risk management levels. Look at this. They're testing the 200 moving average for a break, going for bullish engulfing candle today. Look at this hidden bullish divergence for sure on the daily, but it looks so much better on the, what was it? Oh, the 3-day, dude, the 3-day chart. 3 times more significant than the daily. Look at this hidden bullish divergence on the third valley. Look how we just had a bullish engulfing candle. That's the signal candle. That's like, okay, the signal to take a chance, to take a long. It's just there. Will be confirmed in a day and an hour. But talking about if you wanted to take a long on something, this is as good as it gets. Yep. Think about it. It's like, oh my God. Look, this is real. Oh, wow. It's just a mega bullish bat pattern. And you've got all this going on at the pattern completion zone of this mega bullish bat. This is it. This is the ideal setup. If you were wondering about the framework and what's taught here, it's assets that look like this, that have all these variables. This is the stuff you go long on. This is where you have the increased probability. This is greater than a 50% chance of 80 cents. This is like ace king suited, pocket aces, pocket kings, pocket queens. These are your best hands, your best poker hands. These are the hands to play. They just are. So you don't have to long Osmo because it's scam coin, whatever. But this is the stuff you're going to be applying to Nvidia, Google, gold, cocoa futures, the pound to the yen, any asset that you could ever dream of. This is what you're looking for. Okay, what's the difference between this and D-Wave Quantum? There really isn't much of a difference between, I mean, Osmo has a better argument actually than QBTS because it has historical data and positive price action correlation locally to those old levels. This one just was down here. Oh, it's the third valley. Oh, nice spring back test on the daily. Okay, you know, That spring back test was the reason for the long. That was the signal right here. And look at it now. Unreal. So you don't have to long these assets, but you will become learned. You will get value out of this stream if you listen and apply yourself. Sorry, you can't escape it. You cannot escape the value that this free live stream provides you. Okay? If you're watching. Okay. So cool stuff on Osmo. Storage actually looks pretty cool here. Actually looks interesting. They're just doing the churn, but the business as usual. Higher lows, same lows. Okay, dude, just because like the trend like reversed. This is a higher high than this high. Look at this. This is the same low as this low, but it's slightly higher low. Look where the traders are settling up, 44 cents versus 41 cents. It's the most subtle higher low you could imagine. Yeah, 98%, whatever. But the 200 moving average being defended, the 44 cent level being defended, it is just 1 and 2 confirmation lows. Both these lows are higher than these lows. They're still more than before. You're right now breaking this 53 cent level. Very, very real overhead resistance from October 2022, February 2023. Look at this. I mean, July 2023. Look, it was support. They're breaking that right now. Do you understand on Storage Coin Chat? If this level is really breaking, you know what the consequences are of it? Oh, it just runs to 69 cents again. So do not be surprised if we see a 69 cent storage coin soon. Just because, yeah, a wipeout happened, Bitcoin had to correct. Nothing's changed technically on storage. You're still 69, 75% target again. You're eventually going to break it. And I think eventually, you don't have the patience. I know you don't, but 91 to 123 targets way higher on storage. Okay. Yeah. It's like, what's changed on the weekly? Nothing. Nothing's changed. Still waiting for 123, 163. If you have the patience and time. I know you don't, but whatever. This is, you know, good setup. See back at 75 cents on the weekly. Look at this little inverted hammer catch and fall through this week. Yep. 20 minutes chat till the weekly and daily close. Just going through some Litecoin chat. Ooh, something about this one. What's so good about it is like you have horizontal line support resistance broken, as well as a supply line, a down sloping resistance broken. Hey!
Egg tip $25. Can we check high?
Hey! Thank you, Egg, for the 25. Yeah, we'll look at high. Part 2 Boogaloo. We're undefeated on that one, right? Yeah, we'll look. Thank you. Yeah, all about that 109.79 level. It's so real. Like you cannot argue with its existence. It's so historical. Do you understand watching this stream what I'm telling you right now? 2018 swing low would happen. Oh, 183, 185. Look at this, man. When they break it, 137 minimum. Look what happened. They break it 137, 184. Look what happens. Oh, positive price action point, double bottom, run it back up to the crazy high levels. This is it, man. This is it. 137, 184, $200+ is impending above this level long enough. It's history. It's not my opinion. Positive moment beginning to build. You're not even in bullish territory in the RSI yet, the threshold. Like, this is set up. Bullish and golden candle about to be confirmed in 18 minutes. This is set up for 137. Remember, that was target 2 of the trade setup. It's still active. Still got 19, 20% upside from here. But guess what? Eventually target 3 of the active setup that is already successful, 2 of 3. 60% upside for target 3. So, incredible. It looks so good. Like anything above 107, or really anything above 105 to 109, 110 is golden on Litecoin. Yep. This is the line in this. It's just as important as $66. Okay. You've been warned, chat. Oh crap, I forgot, man. So we didn't ask Jonathan about his weekend. Jonathan, did you have a good weekend? Did you watch any sports or any other things that are on television or whatever?
I like turtles.
There's total. All right. You know, we just thinking, all right, we got a range between 3 trillion and 3.67 trillion. You're in the midpoint, so whatever. If they compare on the bottom here, then you just think, all right, we'll run to 3.67 next. Sleepy T, man.
Sleepy T super chatted $49.99. Happy New
Please
Year,
clap.
Mitch. Check out ARKG, please, thanks.
We'll look at ARKG. Please, thanks. Sleepy T, thank you, dude. Have in chat. Yes, sir. We'll look. Yep. After the confirmation low here, yeah, you figure, all right, well, resounding rallies occur after confirmation lows. So just sitting here, would it really just reverse? I don't think 3.67, or at least the high 3.62 would be tested, maybe. Right here. That first candle high close. Yeah, that's on deck.
Dollar
I would think.
GCT on NASDAQ. Shout out to Godog for the spot.
The good dog. G-Dog, you want your name to be good dog? Thank you, Mac M. Thank you, good dog. Yeah, that's where we are. Midpoint of range, and I like it at 3.62 because of one low, then the second low. The sellers tried once, then they tried twice. They failed. They've begun to relent. The buyers are taking over, and well, let's just run it back up to test the top of the range and then reverse there. That makes sense. Okay. Let's look at other ones that look interesting. Like, okay, so, you know, just Dash coin. No one cares about Dash, scam coin, whatever, but something's happened. Like, this is a very big deal. Like, if you care about price action and the correlation to the levels, it is so undeniable. So undeniable. It's not my opinion. I'm not here to try to like give you my opinion, man. I'm here to tell you what market participants have been doing for years on these assets. Look at this level, manufacturing, December 2019. What happened? Oh my God, it just goes up to 142 after testing $39, $40. Look, a second time. This is exactly what reversed before it went to over $300. Okay, tested, reversed, $56. Yeah, it's been violated before. But then it was resistance, resistance, resistance. And look what they've done. They violated that level, but now they have reconfirmed its validity as support again. This is called the springback test, and this is one of your most valuable technical indicators known to man on charts. This right here increases your probability easily of $56, $64. Like, this is like, oh, okay, you have a probably 65% chance that you're going to $56. All right, there's still a probability downside, right? 40%, oh man, still dump. But 30% to almost 50% upside just from here. This is what you're looking for. Easy to manage risk. Wouldn't you have a stop loss on Dash just below $37? Yes, you would. You wouldn't want to own it below that because that means probably 25 bucks. Yeah. But hey, the fact that we are witnessing the springback test, just think about a springback test. The same thing as, oh, look, a completely developed inverse head and shoulders. Oh, look, same thing as, wow, very real bullish divergence. I mean, it's just another variable. Oh, look, a partial decline, because that's what this is. I mean, this is the strength of it, this indicator. Very powerful. So you're just seeing it on Dash casually. All right, just letting you know, man, you're here watching the stream. I'm trying to provide value to you. You want to know this stuff, so I'm just trying to give it to you. 13 minutes to the close. Bitcoin's at 98,324, pulling back off that 98.8 high. What's up, Batu? How you doing? GMT, Stefan coin. This is okay, it's an active trade setup. It's already successful. It's at one of the 3 targets, okay? It was posted back in early November, all right? Bullish shark pattern. I know you're like, well, what's up with anchoring? Don't worry about it, man. I did on the 3-day, the wicks. I sometimes omit the wicks. I'm not gonna let some scam wicks on lower volume coins deter me from like identifying M shapes. Okay, now maybe unconventional, whatever. You don't have to trade it. You know, like I'm just giving my opinion on some of these things, my idea. And it was a nice 113 shark to me on the 3-day. To me, and again, it was entry around 14 cents. First target was 22 plus cents. It hit that once, and then it completely round tripped back to the entry, and then ran up again and hit the first target, and then it's dumped again. But hey, the beauty is, man, you got some really, really nice hidden bullish divergence developing on the 3-day. This is the highest low of the new uptrend. You are near the entry. I mean, you are at reasonable levels to manage your risk with really good upside back to 22 cents. If they ever break the 22 cents, what you're thinking, it would be likely if they continue this price action, they just keep making the higher lows. There's just more than before. The composite man keeps showing they're bidding on this thing, okay, after hitting resistance. And so I'm thinking, man, back to 22 cents easily. But then after that, I mean, you know, 25, 26 cents, you'd say like the December 2nd high. But to me, man, target 2 is going to be like 37 cents up there, 40 cents. So we're talking about over doubling in value eventually if you have the patience. So this is just a very good looking asset right now. Good
Anonymous
trend now.
tipped $25.46. Hey Mitch, can you check stock OSPI? Thanks. 0.00700000 ETH.
Anonymous, thanks so much for the $25 of Ethereum. We'll look at that, okay? Thank you, man. But Anonymous, I know you like what I'm looking at here. Look at the 200-day simple moving average price action correlation. It's like, what the heck? So good? Yeah, I would not ignore this. This is actionable. It looks good for just a minimum from where it is right now, minimum 36% upside. What the heck? Yeah, it's crazy, man. Hello, chat. This is where we are in the space-time continuum right now. Whoa. We've been able to take action on some altcoins. But remember, we just went through a period, chat. We legit went through a period, a month to 5 weeks, where I'm just like, nothing to do. What do you want me to do, man? What am I supposed to do? You want trade setups now? Get effed. There were trade setups. They were successful. We've now pulled back. And all this consolidation finally concluding, looks ready for resolution. We're back, chat. We're back to some actionable entries on these alts. Unreal. It only took 5 weeks, but you didn't have the patience. Okay.
Mitch, where's the 2K viewers and shillers?
They don't show up when trade setups are actionable, risk management is optimum. They don't show up. I don't even know how many people are watching. 500. Oh, we got 1,000 people here. All right. The 2,000 show up when we're at dumb, stupid levels where there's literally nothing to do but play the Hey song and, you know, drink champagne and chill and party, right? And like, wow, look at these things are up since. And let's look back at the trade setups and hit the play button. That's when the 2,000 show up, right? So just look at these things. Look at them, man. You just, oh God. Like these things could fail, right? The trade setups could fail, but they're perfect for risk management. You gotta be kidding me. It's too good. Like ZRX at this level, just they're defending it. Oh, look what they've done in history. They've defended it once, then twice. Look what happens. I mean, after like a confirmation low at the same level that they're defending successfully in 2022, ZRX goes up 141% in 40 effing days. And then it crashed, of course, because it's an Altcoin. It's not, I'm not posting these for you to begin investing in crypto, chat. You investing in crypto is stupid. Investing's a word. You don't use it for crypto. Crypto is meant for swing trading, position trading, structural development, identification. That's my thesis on crypto. Trade it. Long-term pump and dump. Have a trading plan. Layer out. Exit. Not sit long and hold it, man. This was a target 2. Oh, this was target 2, the trade setup. Like these things happen. They pump and then they reset. They round trip. And then they do nothing for months. And then they do it again. And then the trend starts reversing, and then eventually the pumps start getting more insane. We're going to go, I think ZRX will eventually revisit March 2024's high. We will see 130 again, most likely off of this successful bullish backtest. History tells you that it is probable. Yeah, Bitcoin is different. Bitcoin is not crypto. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. Oh, there we go. Nice one. There, very nice chilling. All right, new thumbnail. Y'all are gonna love the new thumbnail. That is, hold on, I'm just changing it real quick. Just changing the thumb, man. Calm down. All right, the thumbnail is now officially changed. So look at it. Yeah, man, just from where you are right now on ZRX, just from here. Oh, wow, 40% upside. No big deal, man. Whatever. Meh. Pfft, joke. Uniswap. If you're above $13 long enough, you have upside potential. You have like 85% upside potential. This is due to history. History tells you most likely where Uniswap's target is going to be if the successful backtest that has already happened, it's already been a successful backtest, if it catches follow through, which is always a big if. We don't know, but okay, the technical indicator has occurred where resistance from history, support from history is support again. Positive Momo just beginning to build. RSI isn't even at 60 yet. Potential upside, again, 85% to $28, $29 on Uniswap in an uptrend, chat. Yep. All right. Yeah, we'll get to these requests too. Just don't worry about it. We will. All right. Let us just do it. Let's begin. 5 minutes till the daily weekly close. If you're enjoying the stream, hit that like button, the bell, that sub. Oh, actually, before I get into the requests, we had over the weekend, we had multiple people join the Patreon/Citadel. They also renewed. So I want to give a big shout out. Remember, 100% crowdsourced stream, right? So these people are supporting and saying, hey man, I appreciate that you don't monetize on YouTube ever and play copyright music. They appreciate the fact that I've never accepted a sponsorship in 7 years of doing this voluntarily. I could shill, I could make 15K shilling Raid Shadowlands to you, or Monopoly Go, or bullcrap crypto exchanges, affiliate marketing links, none of it, to ensure that you know that I have integrity. You know for a fact I'm here just for you, and it's all about the charts because of that. So, big shout out, Cody. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon/Citadel today for the first time. Whoop Giritis, thanks for the 7 months continued support. Waffle Stream TV, thanks for the 4 months continued support in the Citadel. Matt PG, thanks for the 12 months, the 1 year, dude. That's huge. Really appreciate it, dude. Keanu Leaves, thanks so much for the 2 months continued support. Keanu stayed. Apparently, chat. He should change his name. Just Jua, thank you for the 2 months, the renewal, man. Really appreciate that renewal. Pump It Up, thank you for the 11 months continued support. 1 month away for a year. Shaunological, thanks for the 4 months continued support. Dead Check, thanks for the 10 months continued support. MBF, thanks for the 23 months continued support. And then TT Flex, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Interesting name. Thank y'all so much. That was all this weekend. Anyway, so now we'll do some requests with the clock ticking on the weekly and the daily. Kai, I'm yelling at you. Did anyone like the new thumbnail, chat? Let me know. There's T-Flex in the chat. It's me. It's you, dude. All right, first request was Carvana for Mr. Singh, I believe. He said he wants to short it long term for a year. But dude, to short this now is like, you look, pattern identification is important, right? You want to identify it as soon as you can. And then you want to, head and shoulders, the best way to trade a head and shoulders is to identify it, and it's a potential. It still hasn't broken the neckline, to have a stop loss just above that right shoulder, because that's where it's failed, and it's going to probably run to $290 to $300. Having an entry as close to that as possible, maybe on that nasty December 18th day, but dang, they started dumping it immediately. Then the bearish back test, 225 for almost a week, right, during Christmas time. That level from history was regarded as resistance, and then it's just been marking down, down 11.2% on Friday alone, or Friday. Yeah, Friday. Sorry, these holidays are freaking me out. So, I mean, there's probably a little more downside, but yeah, I mean, dude, who knows when it's going to pivot and rally? What if they deep retrace? Oh my God, and they run it again back up to 225, and you're short on it now. I mean, look how oversold the asset is. This is just not the good time to be shorting something when the RSI is at 21 on the daily. It's at its lowest level since May of 2022. Even bad times, they reset this thing. It becomes not oversold. So again, it was a good short probably at 250 or 230, but now it's like your risk management is all effed up. Your downside potential is all effed up. Short squeezes can happen. Like they could do this, man. Oh, look. Oh, what if you like went short on it and it just recaptures the level and comes back and just does this? Oh, and then goes lower, right? I mean, for a retest. So I get you. It's just at this time, where it is right now, you can't. Like, again, applying the framework here, taught here, you can't manage risk appropriately, literally tomorrow morning. But he wanted Ulta, which is kind of different. Ulta, like, man, it really did, like, fall below that. See, I don't like it because they never, like, they recaptured the level and never, like, reconfirmed 360, 370 as support. Like, what would be most ideal would be this. That even if you got this, it would be unbelievable, right? You would inverse head and shoulders, but like really it would just be, oh, we're reconfirming the validity of this old support as support again. When we don't have that right now. Unfilled gap at 394. So I just, if you ever got a retest of 369, 360, that's the area to be strategizing entries, but not until then. Just you had a reaction, a big run, and it could keep going, yeah, but I just don't look at it up here. Maybe a little exhausted, unfilled gap. I would wait for 360, 370 for a test, and if you have a successful test, that's where risk management can be coming in really nice. Okay, 13 seconds, chat, 10 seconds. Logo on the 8s, man. Yeah, we're getting to all the requests, chat, okay? I've not forgotten you. That was just the first person that requested today, all right? And there it is, the weekly candle close on Bitcoin. Let's go back to it and just look at the newly cemented weekly bullish engulfing candle confirmed with the close. Here it is, chat. Highest weekly candle close on Bitcoin since December 9th. That is your third highest weekly candle close in human history. Not bad, man. Not bad at all. Only third to the December 2nd high and that December 9th high. Every other candle close was lower than the one we just had. Very nice. Okay. Weekly close on Ethereum. Not engulfing because last week was green, but still. Nice rally up there. A lot of work to do. There's just so much adversity. It's like so tough here. Like it is, Ethereum's so much tougher than just like Filecoin or ZRX because you know the upside potential on those. This one's, oh dude, you got to test the supply line, the overhead resistance here and there. But hey, above 4,400, then it starts getting a lot easier. Oh, we know 7K eventually. But dude, just got to break this stuff. And I think you will. Just talking about, there's a difference between like, all right, what I think might happen versus the framework if we can apply it to a chart right now in the space-time continuum. Okay, just looking at these, right, it's the weekly close, so we just come back top of the hour at the bigger coins and just look how their weeklies went. Bullish engulfing candle confirmed on XRP. You know, someone said 220 was too high, but that's all you got on lesser time scales. I think eventually 332 will be tested. I don't know when, though. And so we'll go back to that because they tipped for that. But again, just making the rounds. BNB, that was your third highest weekly candle close ever, like Bitcoin, also third highest close ever. A really nice, look what they did. They recaptured the previous cycle top high, right? They with a candle close last week, and look what they've done this week. They have graciously, formally back tested that old cycle top from 2021 as support. That's really nice there. Thank you. So breakout, re-breakout in actual confirmed back test just moments ago. Wow, with a candle close. All right. Sweet. Solana, real quick, weekly close. It's nice. That was. See, you got to break this 216 level, the old high from September 2021. I think you got it like you break 216, you're gonna have a real good shot at 250 again on the weekly. Yeah, but you haven't done it yet. You tested it. You did not close above it yet. And that's what makes it tougher. So, okay, Dogecoin's weekly. All right, you recaptured the very real level, like undeniable. But maybe this week we could get some sort of back test of it, and then we run to 45 cents. But yeah, above this level, it's straight up, straight down. So you just don't know. You flip the coin, they take it straight up there. But it would be more strategic and prudent if we could wait to identify a back test of that level as support. Okay, those are your big coins. All right, nice. Okay, so we can get back to these requests. Back to the request, man. All right, so that was from Mr. Singh, and then we go to Samey, wants 1-inch coin. I'm sure probably looks fine, like many others. I just don't have it on my watch list. Yep, look, oh my God. Oh my God, dude. Well, look, just going to the weekly real quick. Oh, I really, really like it. Above, oh my God, 37.37 cents. See the swing low from December 2022? They have broken it, and they have now formally back tested it and defended it, reconfirmed it as a support. Morningstar reversal last week, caught follow through this week. This is really nice here. Stop loss, if you were going to do it, would be somewhere below 37.37 cents. Because I think you're going way lower. You're probably going back down to 22 cents if that doesn't hold. But if it's real, like what we just witnessed is real, then you got an easy run right back up to 59 cents, right? Candle close. This is clearly the level of inflection. Hey, you could even try to say it's a little zone here, whatever.
TXRH, please, Happy New Year.
That's it, right?
We did well. Haters get wrecked. Thanks for all you do.
What's up, Birdhouse? Thanks to 20. Well, you know, look above my jersey, man. You know the rules, right? 36 to 45% upside on 1-inch coin on the weekly here. All right. There you have it. This is just a bullish bat pattern that went to 100%, or maybe alternate bat. Yeah, bullish alt bat. Yeah, 382. That's why it's blue like that. The alt bat, man, they oftentimes go to 100% retraces, sometimes 113s. But yeah, this one's good. I love that price action there. Anything above 37.37 cents signed off on. I sign off on it. I give it my blessing for 59 to 63 cents next. Okay, that's your 1-inch coin. About to get a little bit longer, maybe, if the Morningstar and follow through candles are really indicating to us. It's reversal.
TXRH, please, Happy New Year. We did well. Haters get wrecked. Thanks.
Oh, is that
for
like
all
a double
you do.
contribution? Thank you. Let's check it out. Is that?
Has it gotten cold there yet? It's freezing here now.
No, it's not cold in Miami. It's colder than I would prefer, you know. But no, it's not like what y'all are dealing with up there. I mean, with like ice and snow and stuff. It's like, oh no, it's like 58 degrees at the coldest down here. And again, that is annoying. I have 26 windows in my living room. The entire living room is just windows, right? Vaulted ceilings, all that. Yeah, so there's no insulation. So I have to turn on my heater when it gets down. Cool, but you know, whatever. Miami problems. Birdhouse, it seems like those are just, you tip 40. Thank you for the 40. We'll look at TXRH, all right? Thank you, Birdhouse. Okay, 1-inch coin, not bad, man. See, like, go figure. Go figure it's not bad because others look okay. JS wanted iRobot. I own an iRobot. Good God. Last time we looked at it, it had it collapsed. I can't remember what the reason was, but we were here for it. And you're down here in the basement. It's like, how far in the basement? I mean, trading at the lowest levels you've been at since the global financial crisis, man. That's really bad. But hey, you know what? It's kind of interesting price action here. Like maybe a Wyckoff accumulation structure. Ooh, in fact, of course they're going to do it like that. Why don't we see it before? A spring back test of the 2009 low. Oh my God. So they made all-time lows. But dude, that's what GameStop did in 2020 before it went up 400, 500%. This is probably a bottom. That is, again, one of your most powerful technical indicators. Violated, recaptured, perfect reconfirmation. And of course, it's up 25% after the spring back test. So your target is minimum here, 1282. Yep. Possibly Wyckoff accumulation stuff. Incredible, man. I just, how can you can't see everything. This should have been requested 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Crap. It's a big old ping right there. Again, this is the stuff you look for. It doesn't matter if it's crypto, stock, commodity, currency. This is the dream. This is the dream, chat. Your life will change forever when you can identify these things. I'm telling you, dude. This is what you're looking for. Build me a trade setup worthy of Mordor when it looks like this, dude. Okay. RSI cooked as in it's at 69. That's not cooked, bro. That's sizzling, but that's not even overbought. And dude, it pulls back. All right, good. Then you get an opportunity. You actually, any pullback after a 25% candle after a spring back test and pumping above the 200 moving average, any pullback would probably be a blessing. So you just want to keep your eye on this, put on the watch list now. Wow. If we ever got to pull back to like 8 or something, long time. Okay, Brutus wanted to look at XRP and he said that 220 seems too far away. But I'm just saying, like, what can we do? There's no other level to strategize. There's no other inflection point. It's just 220. There's no 230, 240. Like, it's not my fault. I can't make it be 230. It's literally either 220, where it can become strategic, where you can strategize an entry and a stop loss somewhere below it, or like you can just flip a coin and go long on XRP right now, and you might take on short-term losses, but most likely you'll hold it and it'll go down to 220. Oh no, you're down, but it'll probably pivot and run later, and I think 332 is a long-term target on XRP. Okay, they're going to test all-time highs, man. That's it. So Bitcoin, what I hate about, when they start a new day or a new candle and there's no wick to the downside, chances are you're gonna see a wick on the bottom. So don't get too excited about this little new price action. Wicks like always happen, man. Like, just show me a candle without a wick on the bottom. They always have wicks. So this is just initial price action. Don't get too excited, man. Okay. But cool. All right, nice. We're up 98.5, bro. Whoa. And by the way, that was the highest 8-hour candle close we've seen of the year of 2025. So just Jesus chimes. Bullish and golden candle confirmed too. Nice. And you did, for the first time really, have an 8-hour candle close above that 98,250 level. And that goes back. Goes back to November. Just real. It happened. This song terrible. Hopefully it's not loud enough. Dang, dude, that Carvana, or not Carvana, but that freaking iRobot, it's about to send it, chat. That stuff that's completely about to reverse and go on a big run, most likely. iRobot in the chat. Next one was NVTS for JS. Navitas Semiconductor. Oh, goodness. Been here before. Wow. Wow. So this is a big level, man. This is where dreams can come true. Easy to manage risk. I know it's up 14% on the day on Friday, but dude, look what they're doing. If this 351 level holds, this is it. This is the level where 556 is the target. Okay, 556. Yep. I'd imagine with Nvidia, which we're thinking is happening now, is that consolidation structure is resolving bullishly. Yeah, if Bitcoin, or if Nvidia, the Bitcoin of semis, is going to 160, this is going to 556, possibly even higher. Yeah, from here, you know, maybe you pull back a few percent or whatever, okay, give or take, but it's so easy. You probably just play it like this. 3.3 to 1 reward to risk if you got any kind of pullback. To buy it, you know, up 14%, okay, but that's how you would probably strategize. That'd be target 1, and then target 2 would be like, no doubt, 766. You get a third target, 833, or a third target would be 970, whatever. But yeah, this is the level to be, you know, possibly strategizing, paying attention. Yep. Yep. Oh my God, it's like a 113, isn't it? We'll see. Is it a 113? We use this one, doesn't matter. 113. Of course it's a 113. This is like a big old bullish shark pattern. Very nice. Yep. 224, 113. Yeah, they might type to it, but okay, then it's going way lower again. But I'm saying, like, you could strategize this swing low, and that you're getting a bullish back test. This is a spring back test of spring, in essence. Okay, so let's see. All right, good upside on this. Navitas. All right, nice. I hope you do, man. I hope you get it. Thank you so much, Danny DeVito. All right, hi. Well, correcting, because who cares? I don't even think I've saved this one yet. Oh, I have. Nice. So what happened? Hi. November 24th, chat. Trade setup posted. It was just there. Good price action, good structure, above the 200. It was perfect. Easy to manage risk. Okay, what happened? Okay, look, 77 cents, 7.6 cents. Huh. All right. 2, almost 3. 2 of the 4 targets of the trade setup hit. So this trade is still active, but halfway, I mean, it's successful too. And so it's correcting. There's a chance it comes all the way back down to 5 cents. Who cares? So that's it, man. You're just pulling back after hitting 2 of the 4 targets, and it's not doing great. I mean, it had the lowest daily close since December 5th, just moments ago. And I think it could very well be coming back to like 5.7 to 5 cents again. I mean, if they do this, it's really not a big deal. That's your high. High update. See, there's Bitcoin, right? Oh, look, they're going to create a wick because it was certain. Because that's what they do. Wicks are on every candle just about, especially on like lesser time scales. There we already have a wick. At the lows of the day, chat. Yikes. Okay. ARKG for Sleepy T. Is this a Revolution Genomic Revolution ETF, CBOE? This is not on the New York Stock Exchange. Oops, wrong way, wrong thing. Oops. No, ARKG. Okay, I guess it's this. I guess you want this.
Luigi Manicotti tipped $25. I'm short Roblox. Power hour for the last 2 weeks has often seen momentum to the buy side, but price has remained flat. Is this the composite man signature at work? Should I be worried?
Should you be worried? Oh, see, if you try to like make a decision on like stuff like that.
Well, 2574 super chatted $31.54. Happy New Year, Mitch. Trade setups in the member side are printing wild returns, flexed biceps. Could you check out how API 3 USDT is developing, please, Scotland?
Will, thank you so much for the 25 pound. Yeah, we'll look at API 3. Sure thing. Yeah. Oh, what is this? Huh? Oh, that's not it. So yeah, yes, and Luigi. No, see, like trying to like make sense of like price action, how it's going the past few days. Like you might draw a conclusion that is completely wrong, and again, you stick to a framework that's tried and true, or you're just guessing. That's it. That's it. Should you be worried? No, man, you shouldn't have. No, you shouldn't be worried. So it's just like we're looking at ARK Genomics Revolution ETF, whatever that means. I guess above 2350 are good. Look, it's like an M shape. It could be like, oh, someone like it's a cup with handle, man, inverted cup with handle or something. I look at it and I'm like, yeah, I guess you're holding up, but you've been holding up since November 2023. Are you talking over 2 years of nothing, burger? I don't know. I mean, I'd rather just trade something else, to be honest, to be candid. Yeah, you could say, hey, man, it's a bullish pattern and it's done. And hey, stop loss. I mean, gosh, dang, man, you wouldn't want to own it below 2350, but they keep taking it below there, right? Like, oh, 22, or anything below 22.20, you're out. But yeah, I guess we could say, all right, it's the bullish bat pattern, the eternal bullish bat. It's a heart rate monitor. Type 1, 2, 3, type 5 return. Hey, what's cool is the candle close above the 200-day moving average. You know you have pretty good up. I mean, your upside is actually 27.63, so it's not much because, right? It's just that's it. Because they could reverse it right back down. But it's cool. You have one low and a second low here, and you have some good price action December 30th. So if they could ever break the 27.89 level, you have a clear $34 target. So I guess you could take a chance if you wanted. You could construct a trading plan, and I wouldn't be taking profit at 27.89 because it's not equitable. If you want to have a strategic stop loss set up, you want to have 3-to-1 reward to risk. So 34.47 would probably be your longer term target if you were going to try to trade this. I'm just going to say whatever. It could play out. You could also be stuck between this level for another year, and then what, dude? You know? I'm good, though. I'm just going to just keep rolling. Next request was GCT on NASDAQ. GigaCloud. Oh, yeah, GigaCloud. I think G-Dog and others were talking about it, maybe. It's got Giga in the name. Is that true? Yeah, well, we all know it would be amazing if we could ever get down to like $11 because you get a big old M-shape 886, right? But, yeah, look what they're doing. They're recapturing these levels. You would really want to see this, right? In the end, if you could help it. You would want to see, obviously, like let the type 1 reaction continue and let it conclude, and then we get something like this. Then it would be idealistic for the harmonic stuff. But the issue with this is look how deep this retrace is on B. Look at that's so bad right there. I don't like the trend. I don't like that it's just not at the deep retraces yet. It's almost to me like, you know, you get something like this. Dang. like down here, you know, 144, like deeper. Bad trend. You're counter trend trading. They're trying to halt the momentum here, but I still don't think there's enough evidence, you know? Like, you want to see these all develop deeper retraces, I think, if you could help it. But yeah, for now, fine like a fruit fly, right? Fine like a fruit fly. Yeah, man, this is like potential, like bullish. 69%. I mean, that's nothing. It's no man's land. It's just such a deep retrace. If the trend was better, I'd be down. If the retrace was deeper, I'd be down, right? Because you always want to like see M shapes develop down at like 886. That's what you talking about. 886. This 886 down here. That would be a deal. $11. Wish we could have it down there. But yeah. Line in the sand. Anyone could take a chance here if they want. Stop loss probably below $18. But yeah, it could be better. It's okay. Wholesale distributors, gig cloud. $98,538. Hey, we have a wick now, so I feel a little better. Let's pump this thing to 99K, chat. It's all on you. Bye, bye, bye. And by the way, Kramer on Friday said that Bitcoin's not done selling off and it's headed back to 90K. So you know what that means. We're not going back to 90K. Ooh, interesting. I like this correction. All right, all right. See, you notice the difference? The trend in this situation is good, right? You're not in this well-established downtrend like GigaCloud. See, you have a nice sharp correction. Trading with the 200 moving average. It's one of your highest lows ever. This is better. This is a better looking chart. And right. Dang, I wish they'd have taken a 369. That'd have been really nice. But yeah, these levels here being defended, 492 right there. Yeah, it's like one low, a second low. Almost a dragon. Yeah, it looks good. Looks pretty good. Anything above 492 is really good. It's almost like that's going on. And if it was gonna really run, you're thinking probably back to 853 to, you know, 923. That would probably be your target up there if you were gonna long this. Stop below 420 or something. Swing lows. But yeah, it's bottoming out in a long, well-established uptrend. No controversy that the trend is your friend. The other one, GigaCloud, we know the trend is not your friend. Massive distribution, serious drawdowns. This is just, oh, your highest low literally ever getting put in. Oh, with a form of confirmation above the 200 moving average, recapturing old highs from March of last year. I bet. Dear brothers, oh my God. Can we get a first C note of the day?
Mitch, can you look at Dollar Ronin for me? Dollar Ron Ronist on OKX. If it goes to 20, which it will eventually, I'll buy you that Rolex sub.
All right, dear Ember. Y'all hear that? All right, someone screenshot that. Zupa said the same thing like a year and a half ago, and I don't think he's going to do that. I don't think you're going to do it either if it went to 20. I don't think anyone that would promise me they're going to buy me a freaking Rolex would ever follow through with that if what they promised me, like, because see, you're saying it now because, hey, Bitcoin's at 98K, but we go through a correction, go through a bear market, like that whole, yeah, that is not real. So thank you, man, for the possibly hollow promise. All right. Thanks, dude. TXRH for Birdhouse. Texas Roadhouse. Oh, my God. Oh, man, I guess they're selling steaks. Holy crap, man. What the? Boop. Guess we'd probably just look at this in log scale, right? Good God. Still insane. There's nothing we can apply here, like strategic. I mean, it's like hidden bullish divergence on the RSI. It's like an index fund. There's not much you can do strategically. Even if it went to 173, it's pretty solid. It's just great, man. Like, just good investment. Okay, this is an investment. This isn't something to trade. This is, you just hold it long term. Whatever. Looks like it's been correcting, and it's going to pivot and make its highest low ever and probably run again. That's Texas Roadhouse. That's... I mean, I've been there. They have good steaks. Texas Roadhouse. That was like, I remember back in college, I had a fake ID. And ordered, it was the first place I ever used it. Ordered a beer, and then like the person that was doing the waiter was waitress was from, like, my fake ID was in Texas, and I don't even, somewhere in Texas, I don't remember where it was. And then she was like, where is this at? Like, where? I'm from Texas. And I was like, oh, I think it's like 150 miles southwest of Dallas or something. It was just like ad-libbing. She's like, oh, okay. And then like she comes back later with the manager, and she's like, hey, you want another beer? And I was actually just like, nah, I'm good. No, I do not want another beer. It was just like, are they trying to get me? They were. They didn't believe it. I was like, okay. So, stupid old story. College days. So, Texas Roadhouse, hype in the chat. Hidden bullish divergence on the RSI on the daily. That's all I got for you. Crazy good. Wow. Next request was Roblox. Roblox Corporation. Oh, this one was, dude, come on, Composite Man. How it started, look how it's going. This thing's about to break out. Yep, once it breaks, it's going to be a clean shot to $78. Or maybe 73. Because you're not thinking that high right there. But that is also a valid peak and reversal. They gapped it down in February 2022. But this is composite operator, Wyckoff accumulation, more than before. Love the partial decline. Gapped up, and it's gone. Yeah, you're about mega breakout. You have everyone have an alert set up around 6150. You hear that beep, you're breaking key levels where it could manifest into much higher prices. $73.50 to $79. And above that, good God. Above that, probably $90. I could see it, man. For sure. This thing's changed. The trend's good now. All right, Luigi. There you go, man. All right, Will wants API 3. Oh, yeah. Dude. Ready-made trade setup. It's already here, chat. Yeah, one could long this and wait and take profit at 436 to 494. It's a no-brainer. Yeah. Pretty simple. Simple stuff. Yeah, we had identified the strength where the sellers failed to test that key support they had been testing, sign of strength, and look what ran up so much, but then the whole market corrected. And what did it do? Oh, it just happened to put in an 88% retrace from the previous low to high. Okay, so back above the 200 moving average. Still, like, your target from here is pretty much 220. Now, they might take it back down to 122, yeah, whatever, but man, this is like, I think, set up for a lot higher prices given enough time.
Anonymous tipped $25. Is Alibaba back at a strategic entry?
I don't know. Is it? Thank you for the 25. We'll look at Alibaba. Yeah, I think it was correlating to a level, a key inflection point from 2014, but I think it had fallen below the level, and maybe they recaptured it. We'll look back at it. Chat, what happened? Is chat dead or is my stream broken? Hello? You're really just gonna let some scam coin chat be the last thing talked about? Well, there's Brad, you know, but dang, man, this is pathetic. No, it's not alive, Matt. Everyone in here watching, pathetic. What are you doing? Oh man, I might as well just watch a static video. Yeah, this API 3 looks incredible. Like, I mean, set up for way higher prices if you're patient enough. Okay, still great. These are aggressive targets, man. Looking good, man. Hidden bullish divergence on the RSI and the MACD histogram on the daily. Look, a low, the higher low, the lower levels of relative strength. This is like impending price action. Continuation to the upside is implied on API 3. It just is. Okay, not my opinion, just what's being presented. All right, Ronin coin, DRM, OKX. Oh, Ronin was beautiful, wasn't it? I mean, head and shoulders, and then bearish back test, and it collapsed. But look, an old level from history. They kept violating, testing, violating, recapturing, and now the momentum is maybe shifting. All right, you're starting to make some higher lows now, bottoming out, even though they've tested resistance and it's just too much. They're holding on. It's pretty, I mean, long term it seems okay, but you're not at 165 and you're not at 238. So you're not at a really good level. You're in between the levels, so it's harder to manage risk, right? Harder to construct a trading plan if you're not at the inflection point or really close to it. So flip your coin, it goes to 165. Flip it, it goes to 238. But I do kind of like that you're getting like one test and then a second test. That looks pretty good. I like it above the 200 moving average. This is a correction that's probably concluding, and you could be running back up to 325 if this is actually happening. You gotta have good price action on Bitcoin, otherwise all these alts just get wrecked. $20. Oh, this isn't going to $20, dude. What? Oh, dude, that's like saying, hey, if Bitcoin goes to $1 million, I'll give you a Rolex, Ray. It's like, okay. Yeah, so that's DRM said. If it goes to 20, which it's not, he's going to give me a Rolex. How about like more reasonably $4? How about you just lever up, dude? Lever up whatever your position is, and you make the same amount if it goes to 440 versus 20. Modern problems, modern solutions. Okay. If it hits all-time highs, Submariner. All right. I mean, dude, if it went to 20, you should be getting a Sky Dweller or something. Yeah, looks all right. Could very well be headed back to 325, 350. Yeah, you missed, dude. My head's not there, so it's floating above my head. YouTube, that's interesting. Other people have been tipping in crypto. We just had, I mean, 15 minutes ago. Oh no. Where are all the... Someone tipped. Yeah, Anonymous tipped 45 minutes ago in Ethereum. I'm not sure. Weird. All right. Alibaba. This is what I want, man. This is what I'm dreaming of. This is what I need in my life. Put it in my veins, and then we're good to go. Like, yeah, I like it, right? It's like 1 and 2 here, but insurance would be them recapturing 86.75 and then reconfirming its validity and a higher low. Perfect trade setup. Targets would be like 110, 120. This is target 2 of the trade setup. The big one, the big position trade setup. Target 1 and 2. And we just didn't quite get there. But this is like you're getting close to a new trade setup, a fresh one for people that missed the run. Yeah, you're real close. You're above the 200. This is looking very interesting. Everyone have an alert set up, you know, on Baba, really above 86.75 because that's when it could be actionable. Really strong, man. This 86.75, do not ignore it. It's so effing real. Resistance, support before what? Oh my God, crazy run. This thing's probably going back up to 110, 120 soon if they can just do the little thing I want. I don't know if this is going to happen, but I would prefer it. I covet this. Yeah, we looked at Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, these are literally the times to be watching the stream for sure. For sure. But it's good. We had a decent turnout for sure. Oh, cool. Wands, Pat, thanks so much for joining the Patreon just minutes ago. Really appreciate it, dude. Have in chat. Be sure to sync with the Patreon on the Discord. You gotta do that if you join the Patreon. Much love, man. Patreon.com/MitchRay, trade setups, education, access to the premium Discord, but above all, supporting a 100% crowdsourced stream. Whew. Yeah, Bobble looks real good, man. Possibly. Just a little bit more work to be done, and we could be kings. I mean, insane upside if this happens. Okay, so I've been live now 1 hour and 35 minutes. If you're enjoying it, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. But the new week has begun, and we are at a major inflection point where this is exactly where we could reverse to the downside. Of course, you just had 72 hours in a row of testing and nothing, right? An area where there's obvious supply. We don't know if there's going to be enough demand to breach this, but we would have our alerts set up to inform us if there is enough demand to breach these levels. We just again had the highest daily candle close of 2025, highest close since Christmas Day. But eventually these green candles will probably run out. I just hope it will be after a godlike breakout candle, not just let's just roll over and head on down to 96K. I mean, there could be max downside potential if it does reverse here. As you can see, history shows you exactly what happens. Straight up, straight down. 92K or 99K? Which one? All right. This has been a good stream. I really appreciate the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you are recharged, re-energized for the days to come. The market's reopening. And let's just break that 99K, chat. Have your alerts set up. So I'll be back. Until next time, respect the T. Hey.